Ciao, what's up everybody? All right, in this video today we are going to talk about the heat wave in Saigon City, Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam right now. The current temperature is 38 degrees Celsius out right now. It is a barn burner outside, so if you do try to attempt to go walk around outside right now, it is a very difficult feat after about a half hour. Now, if you're a seasoned walker, if you're a guy that's been to Bangkok or a gal, or even a person from Florida or Arizona, anywhere where it's gotten exponentially hot, even where I'm from in Midwest Indiana, we would get crazy 110 degree summers days. So if you know extreme heat, it's kind of like what it is now at like a consistent basis. It is doable though. You can totally go out. We went out yesterday and got some food. We went out on the scooter and rode around. I was just in a t-shirt with glasses on and I was fine. So it is possible to go out and do stuff. It's not like where you can walk outside and you have to go back in like a Dubai type deal from what I'm told. I haven't personally been to Dubai. My buddy Frank, shout out to Frank, is in Dubai right now. But it is hot out. So you need to plan accordingly what you're going to do. If you're a guy that just lives here, you need to definitely find an interior hobby like I have. Like right now we are at the Fat and Broke Interior Studios. Have you? We're not outside walking around as we typically would be, as we would be talking about something like this. And the reason for that is simply it's really hot out. I want to be out there walking around and doing stuff, but it's so hot out. It's kind of why the live streams a lot are at night. We used to be here at night. We've completely gotten away from like the walking around drinking at night here. We're not going to really do that too much more. The live streams are going to be pretty destination based. We'll talk about that in a separate video. So I really want to address that. I want to really get the YouTube people over to the live stream. Like if you like this type of YouTube content and like what we do when we go walk and talk, that is what the live stream content on the Kick platform is going to be from now on. It is not going to be necessarily degenerate stuff and drinking. My drinking's down like 90%. I want to completely get away out of it altogether. So I would like to start streaming earlier and earlier in the day, which would be late night for you guys pretty much in America. So later night for you guys in America. So we'll see as that progresses. Again, I'll make a video about that. This video today is about the heat wave and is it like Bangkok and the problems I have walking around in the city right now. One of the main things that's the problem is before noon, you're good to go. Like, I do a considerable amount of walking per day, even if I'm not YouTubing or out and about live streaming. I still hit my 10,000 steps because I have dogs and we go for a walk. So I can tell you if we go late right now towards noon, the UV is really what gets, the temperature doesn't seem to change much from 10 on from my noticing of things. But the UV gets worse and worse. And I'd say from 12 to 4 p.m. is when I would not want to be outside in Saigon. If you're going to be outside from 12 to 4 p.m. right now in Saigon with what's going on currently, when there's minimal cloud coverage, it's just blazing hot out and there's a low draft going on, put a 60 sunscreen on anywhere that the sun is touching. You're in an extreme 4, or what is it? We're in a 12 UV. We were at a 12 UV yesterday. Let's look up what a 12 UV means. 12 UV, I don't know what that means. I'm not a genius. I don't know what a 12 out of the top of my head. I think it was an 11. Means there's a very high risk of harm from unprotected sun exposure. Fair-skinned people burn, I messed that up, excuse me. Fair-skinned people may burn in less than 5 minutes. Outdoor workers and vacationers who can receive very intense sun exposure are especially at risk. So, I mean, it's particularly to anyone that's coming here that hasn't had intense UV, or meaning intense sun. Buckle up, buttercup, and put that sunscreen on. I'm just trying to save your butt, We're going to be coming back with an intense amount of YouTube videos. I'm going to start putting out a higher quality, a better product, a more edited, a more tuned YouTube product, along with my raw walking product as well. So all the stuff from the past is going to be the stuff from the past with just an added on better product. And then there's going to be collaborations in the work line as well. So we're going to do collaborations on the YouTube side and on the live streaming side on the kick.com. So I want to gain the channel, and I think the best way at this point is to work with other people, maybe that have an opinion on me, negative or whatever, can change their mind if they actually take the time to see me. So I think a lot of people would actually be surprised that they would like me very much so if we actually hung out. So the other thing with the heat stuff is you want to probably during the day, this is when you're going to want to pick a pretty good hotel with a pool. There's a lot of options in Saigon right now. There's a lot of people doing a lot of reviews on them. You have to understand that when somebody's like a YouTube short and they're pumping a hotel, more than likely if they're a big YouTube short or if they're a big TikToker, meaning hundreds of thousands or millions, that they are getting a paid for visit by that hotel and more than likely asked for. I can tell you in Bangkok in particular, a lot of the places there very much so recognize how social media works, so they contact social media influencers, especially foreign ones, to really pump out like a bar or a hotel or even an apartment building. So if you ever wondered why you see so much of that stuff, and I'm not saying anything bad about it, but if you're ever wondering why you see so much of that stuff, if you're in the Southeast Asian market, well, there you go. That's kind of why. So we're going to always tend to stay away from that. I'm never going to be paid for or bought for. That goes with food. Over the years, the food offers I've gotten, the hotel offers have been, I don't even know. At this point, probably legitimately in the hundreds, and I've never taken up on one. And I don't really ever plan to. I don't think that you're going to get a genuine review when you're dealing with that kind of stuff. So we're always going to keep it 100 around here. So what I would be planning right now if I was here, I would want to have a baller pool. If I'm a male or a female, if I'm single, or even if I'm in a relationship, I'd want to be getting in shape every day. So I'd be utilizing the pool for some form of the day for sure. I would be going to the gym for some form of the day. And if you're here on a vacation and you don't know what to do, you know, if you're a drinker, you can always go to Bitexico. There's day bars all up there. I forget the one where a lot of the guys like to go. I'm not really, like I said, big drinker anymore. But there's plenty of day bars over in the Bitexico area that you can find. Also over on Bui Vien, you're going to have access to all kinds of day drinking. Not that I'm saying to day drink every day. Not everybody has a problem with drinking or, you know, or is a binge drinker or stuff like that. If you drink responsibly, you know, I'm not here to tell you what to do. But you have an option to day drink if you want. You can also go to the malls. I don't really think I'm going to be really honest, Vincom Center isn't the greatest mall, neither is Saigon Center, or Vincom, whatever it's called. The two malls that are in District 1 aren't that great. I guess Aeon Mall has bought rights somewhere in between District 1 and District 3. Someone can correct me in the comment section, if they actually know where in interior district that Aeon Mall is going to build a mall. But they're going to start building bigger and better malls in the areas they should be. They're also going to start building a lot of sky bridges and a lot of walking bridges, and they're going to copy more so of what Singapore has for their public transportation and their public walking. Their idea is to copy Singapore. People, you have to understand that Vietnam, Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City loves Singapore. That's like what the thing they look up to. Is that ever going to happen? That's for a completely different video, my guys and gals, which we can talk about in a different video, but we don't need to really talk about it in this one. I'm trying to bring you some relief during these summer days. Of course, there's a lot of public pools. If you go to Rusty Compass's YouTube channel, he's been making YouTube videos here, I think, since YouTube has come out, so around 15 years. I have no affiliation with him ever. I've never met the guy. Oh, I actually have met him for 2 seconds. I told him I was a fan, but I have like no affiliation with him. But he has some information on YouTube videos on public swimming pools in Saigon. So you can just type in Rusty Compass swimming pools, and I'm sure it'll net you something. Or just Google will. Maybe one day we'll cover them, but there are plenty of places that if you're staying at a hostel or something like that and you want to go for a swim that you can go to. And like I said, there's the water park, the Dam Sim Water Park. If you want to see the video on that, you can type in Dam Sim Water Park. As far as other things to stay cool, like I said, go shopping, go eat some food, you know, stay out of the sun from the peak hours of 12 to 4 p.m. The UV is absolutely insane. If you're a legit walker in the sun and you're a seasoned guy, a bit like I am, you should be okay. But don't hold me to that. You know, take care of your own self. As ever, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to have an aggressive amount of YouTube videos coming out. We're going to talk about the Kick platform, specifically on my YouTube channel, and what I'm going to be doing on live streaming. And I would love to see you guys over at my kick.com/fatandbroke. Currently, we got about 65 concurrent viewers. I need to get to 75 over there. I can get verified, and then eventually maybe make an hour per a pay per hour type deal, which could greatly help me out. So if you want to help me out, in that kind of way, and you did like to watch me live stream previously, that's the place to do it. Of course, if you want to jump on over to the crowdfunded website, Patreon, phenomenal place to support me in additional ways. We put so much additional content on there. In fact, I'm dropping one more Thailand content video after this video. So if you sign up and you're into the Thailand tobacco, sign up for the Patreon. It's going to be available to all tiers. So great way to support me. As ever, thank you for watching. I just want to let you know, all the people that have been watching me over the years, thank you. I know the numbers are a little low. It's because we just haven't put out as much. I'm going to be here to show you guys love and put out the stuff, and I appreciate the love that you show me. As ever, thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay frosty. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.